What is up, everyone? This is me, Prasanna Balakrishnan, back again. This time for the match review of Northeast United 1, Chennai FC 2. That is 2 wins out of 2 for Chennai FC for Bosco's boys. The new coach has started off his managerial tenure with 2 wins out of 2. That's a great way to start. No better feeling. And when two of our greatest youngsters scored in the form of Lallianzuala Chhangte and Anirudh Thapa, you cannot ask for more, and that's what we exactly did today. But before I go into this review any further, I would like all of you to hit like to this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload this or go live. We are just 7 short of 250 subscribers. I was about to say 250k, but hopefully I get that one day. But yeah, so Chennai FC went with 4-2-3-1 formation, the standard formation. We made just one change. Salam Ranjan went out. Narayan Das came in centre back position, and Jerry came back. He started the game in his normal position, and up front there was no change. Regan kept his place at right back. Vishal Kate was our goalkeeper. Slavko kept his place after a good first game. Ariel Borishuk had a very good game. He partnered Anirudh Thapa in the midfield pivot too. Midland, Vladimir Koman, Lallianzuala Chhangte, and Rahim Ali make up the front three. Obviously, we got the news yesterday that Rafael Crivellaro is out for 4 weeks. We miss him immensely. When you see in the middle, you can see a clear difference when Rafael Crivellaro is playing and when Rafael Crivellaro is not playing. When he is playing, he absolutely controls the midfield. He runs the midfield basically. And there is a visible difference when you see that he's not on the field and that sometimes we struggle to create some chances. And Northeast United, they went in with 4-3-3 formation. Obviously, Khalid Jamil, the coach, with Subhasis Roy Chaudhary in goal. Lakra, Hanan Santana in defense, along with Gogoi, Kamara, and Gallego. They make the midfield three. Lalte, Courier, and VP Suher, they make the front three. So the game started off, and we didn't start as kindly as we would have liked to. Again, it was kind of like the first game when we were trying to defend and try to hit them on the counter attack. We were trying to pass out from the back. We couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together. And Northeast United did have a decent start to the game. They had a style of play. Obviously, they had one of their top strikers in Deshaun Brown missing. He is always a threat in whenever they go forward. They were trying to pull the strings to Gallego, who's been a fantastic player and unfortunately had to go off injured very, very early in the game. There was a tackle from Narayan Das. He got the ball, but on the follow through, he caught Gallego and he had to go off injured. It was sad to see him crying, and he had to get his hamstring tied up with ice and all. Hopefully, he comes back soon and he's back to full fitness and he plays. But apart from that, we were not actually threatening. We were decent. We were defending well. Don't get me wrong. Narayan Das, he had a shocker of a first game, but he came back today and he had a very good game alongside Slavko, who once again had a very good game. Regan Singh was kind of iffy here and there, but overall I think he had an okay-ish game. And there was not many chances. The first real chance actually went to Lallianzuala Chhangte, who actually loves scoring against Northeast United. It was down the right-hand side where he was playing again as an inverted winger, like he did the last time with the Midland and Chhangte swapping the wings. He ran. We all know he's quick and how no one can catch him when he's just on the run. He tried to find out one there, and not by the time he tried to control and come in, Northeast United defense, they came into position, and Chhangte could only shoot at goal, but Subhasis made a good save and he tipped it onto the bar. And there was another chance where there was a ball over the top and one of the Northeast United defenders missed the ball and Chhangte was clean through one-on-one. But as Lallianzuala Chhangte does, he missed. And at that point, I kind of decided he's more like the Indian Adama Traore. He has super fast pace. He can run away from defenders, but his finishing is super poor. And as I say that, just a few minutes later, he comes up with an absolute screamer. Um, there is some nice intricate play down the right hand side. Um, Regan tries to give a pass to Changte. It comes off a Northeast United defender, and Changte doesn't think twice. First time he hits it, it loops over Subhasish Chowdhury's head, hits the post, goes down, and goes back into the net. And Chennai FC are 1-0 ahead. Northeast United did have a few chances, even though they missed Gallego, and they had they had a few good chances. Kate was tested probably once or twice, but he did quite well. And just before halftime, Vishal Kate made a terrible mistake, which unfortunately didn't lead to a goal. There was literally no pressure on him. The ball was being passed back to him. He tried to clear it out, but it ended up going straight to one of their players. And one of the players shot it first time, and I think the striker, I'm not sure who it was. He almost got a touch on it, and if he got a touch on it, Visarkait would have been beaten. Um, Luckily for to his luck, he didn't get a touch on it, and that ended the first half 0-0, 1-0. And we were getting into the game. Midland had a good first half. He had a good game the last time around. This time also he had a very good game. Vladimir Koman as well, I thought he played very well. Rahim Ali, he felt very isolated. He wasn't getting any service. He tried to drop back to get the ball, but he wasn't that successful, and not wanting him to be dropped immediately. Probably give him like a 2 or 3 more games. If he doesn't score, that probably might be just the time to bring in the likes of Ajobi Justin, who we know who can do a job, but that remains to be seen. And at halftime, and towards halftime, Chennai FC was slowly pressing on the accelerator. We were giving Northeast United a go, and that was one of the things we wanted to see, because in our last game, the first half, we were so poor. We were very, very lucky. Hyderabad FC should have scored at least 2 or 3 goals by the end of halftime. And that probably gave a kick up for us, because in the first half we played much better. There was another chance for us towards halftime where Changte played, I think it was Midland. No, it was Koman, sorry. It was Vladimir Koman. He hit a shot, and it was a good save by Subhasish Chowdhury. That could have made it 2-0, and it would have made the game more wide open, because Northeast United would have had to go for it. They would still have to go for it at 1-0, but at 2-0, they would have had to hit the panic button. Then the second half began, and second half was going not at a very quick pace, but was going quite decently. We were defending well. We were doing the right things, and just out of nowhere, Vishal Kait, absolute howler, and Northeast United score. It was a throw from their right hand side, the long throw in from Mashur Sharif, former Chennai City FC boy. And Vishal Kait, this is one of the mistakes we find in his game. He just comes out randomly for crosses and corners, which he can't judge. And he ends up in no man's land. If he comes out and catches it, or even fists it out, we wouldn't say anything. But he just comes out and he just gets caught in no man's land. And that is what led to the goal. The throw came in, Vishal Kait came in. He landed in no man's land. It deflected off VP's square and it went in. Narayan Das tried his best to clear it off the line, but he couldn't do it. But that's one part of Vishal Kait's game he has to work on. He is a very good shot stopper. His kicking, he can improve it as well. He's a good kicker, but there are some situations where he can improve. But one game where he has to improve is judging crosses which can include a normal cross into the box or a corner or even a long throw in. Because sometimes he just gets caught in no man's land and it ends up as an easy goal. You can even remember instances from last season, even the season before, in 2019 against Bengaluru. They have a corner, they put it in, Kait comes out, and Eric Partulu has an easy header. Even last season, we were leading against Mumbai City FC, who eventually went on to become champions. Just before halftime, corner comes in, Vishal Kait comes out, gets nowhere near the ball, and it's an easy header for them. And at that point, I think we kind of Northeast United were on the up, and they started to play better possession. They had 2 or 3 chances. Vishal Kait had to get some 2 or 3 good saves. There was one shot that hit the post. There was a Gurjinder Singh. It deflected off Slavko and it hit the post, and on the rebound, one of their strikers. He failed to hit the target. If he hit the target there, that would have been a goal. And there was another shot from Hanan Santana. It was from long range, but Vishal Kait had to make a save. And at that point, it was looking just calm down the momentum, get some passing momentum, try to tire the defenders out, and that's how we eventually got a chance. We got a chance through Rahim Ali. It was a simple header. I don't know how he missed it. It's literally there. You're 6 yards out. You just have to head it into the net. But he missed that chance, and you were thinking, oh my God, this is last season again. We're getting chance after chance, but we are not converting. What is actually going to happen? But then, Kamet the hour, Kamet the captain, Kamet or boy wonder. Slavko gets in a clearance, and it comes out to Milan, who finds Anirudh Thapa, who is on the run. First touch is gold and takes him past the defender. He's running at full speed. He is one-on-one with Subhasish Roy, and he bags it into. He just roofs it into the top middle. Net would be like this. He correctly roofed it in this part. That was an absolutely brilliant goal. That was a captain's goal. And talk of a captain coming on and captain changing a moment. One of India's best midfielders, Anirudh Thapa. He's still young. He's younger than me. I know I don't want to say it, but he is younger than me, and he has done so much already. And that set the tone. That will probably set the tone for the remainder of the season. The way he took it, first touch on his right foot, goes past the defender, and bang, no second thoughts. He just roofs it up. Subhasish Roy Chaudhary has no chance. You can say he was at fault for the goal because he came a bit too forward, could have stayed on his line, made himself a bit bigger. But Anirudh Thapa made no mistakes, and the 16 plus or so minutes to go, and we were in the driving seat, and we game managed it well through the end of the 90 minutes. We defended very, very well. I don't remember in Northeast United having a good chance at goal. If there was any, there was only easy shots for Vishal Kait to grab hold of. But we held on for the win, and we held on for 2 out of 2. And that's a very good start to our campaign. We'll get up the stats in a moment, as we see here. Obviously, as you see, the Northeast United 1, Chennai FC 2, Chhangte and Thapa with the goals. It's given us Vishal Kait on goal. I thought that was a VP side goal because it kind of deflected off him. But anyways, both teams had 11 shots. Both teams had relatively less shots on target, 3 and 4. Possession stats are equal. Almost all the stats are equal. But the one stat, as always, that matters is the one here, the score line. Northeast United 1, Chennai FC 2. And here is the table. I know it is extremely early into the season, but ATK Mohun Bagan, they have been playing extremely well. They beat Kerala Blasters 4-2. They beat East Bengal 3-0. And they are looking good. We play them in a couple of weeks' time. That is going to be a fantastic game to watch. And Chennai FC, obviously, we have won 2 out of 2. And we play SC East Bengal next on Friday, December the 3rd. After which we play ATK Mohun Bagan, and after which we play Mumbai City FC. Games are coming thick and fast. There is no room for complacency. We have to take every game on its face value and get maximum points as much as possible. I would say in these 3 games, if we could pick 7 points, which is 2 wins and a draw, 9 points would be fantastic. But if we pick 7 points, it would be a superb return. But that's about it for this review. Another win, another W, another 3 points for Chennai FC. A boy wonder, our captain, leading from the front, getting us the goal to win us the game that day. And Lallianzuala Chhangte had a very good game compared to the last game where he had glimpses, but he didn't. We know his full potential, but this game, he performed extremely well. He did miss a couple of chances, but he did score a goal, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. And that's about it for this review. Once again, if you're new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload videos like this or go live. I will go live tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. IST to discuss retentions from all the IPL sides. Obviously, the retention list is tomorrow ahead of the mega auction for the 2022 IPL. All teams have almost confirmed their retentions, but we will know the full list tomorrow. I will be discussing that with possibly 1 or 2 guests. I will create a live probably in about 2 or 3 hours time to confirm that. But as I keep saying at the end of every video, we are still in the midst of a pandemic, and a new variant has come up in the form of Omicron, which is a South African variant. And there are some cases that have been found in India. So stay home, stay safe, and keep washing them hands.